is rooted in fundamental
Oh, no.
transphobia.
More.
I hear a lot of gay men saying to me,
no.
well, I like dick, I like men.
Is it?
I think that
Oh,
trans
God.
men are handsome, but I could never ever sleep with
can't
one
do
of
this.
them. Well, thank you for
Apparently,
telling everyone you're very boring.
According to this
Also,
fat fuck,
you're
that
like, this is just
if
transphobia.
I'm not
like, I don't
attracted to
think
trans
any of
people,
you know what that word fucking means.
I'm transphobic.
But it is, if you have to
Oh, no.
exempt or
What shall
rationalize why you don't
I must
want
listen.
to
I need to be attracted
with
to
a
you. I need to be
transgender
attracted to
person
your ugly
in
ass.
the fucking first place.
I need to. Please. I
Trying
beg.
to get you to
Beg, I
see
need to
how
in
you're
order
being
to please the
transphobic
societal roles of this
is
world.
That you can't be racist
Oh, no.
to white people. It's impossible. The system
can't
is not
be
set up
racist
that
to
way.
white
You can
people?
insult white people, but it is not racism. Me calling a white person a tub of mayonnaise and a flower looking ass, that's not racist. It might hurt their feelings.
Move on, please.
To not celebrate the
Oh,
4th of
stop
July!
irritating
A
me.
holiday celebrates the
Please.
independence of the 13 colonies
Please, I
from
beg,
England
stop
when we
irritating me.
literally got
I
our
beg,
independence
oh,
and
no.
immediately stole land and
Here we
committed
go.
genocide!
When
How
white
can we
people talk
celebrate
about black
independence and being the
problems,
best
when
country
white
in the
people talk
world
about
when we
people
live on
colored
stolen
problems,
land? How can
when
we
white people
celebrate
try to-
independence when slavery is still instated
when white people
in our
try to
prison
say
system?
that,
Yo,
holiday
this is not the greatest country in
is
the earth
apparently
unless you're talking
racist.
about bad healthcare, COVID deaths, and
yes.
mass incarceration.
I love when
And
white people
please,
tell
if
me
you
what to
actually have
do.
money to spend on the 4th of
Don't you
July,
love when white
instead of
people
buying
love
that
to tell
fucking
you what to
American
do?
flag shirt, maybe think of doing something
yes,
else.
I need
Donating to
to.
help
I need
natives.
to.
Signing fucking
just can't
petitions.
talk over her.
Stop doing
I
performative
need to do a second
activism. Okay, you
recording.
posted a black
I can't
square.
talk over
Great.
her.
What are you doing
She's
to
too
actively
fucking
help the
loud.
black communities in our
I literally
country?
put her
There's a
on
lot more we
50%.
can
I'm just
fucking do
editing
it. So
this.
use that fucking day
She's
off
so
for the 4th
fucking
of
loud.
July
Move
and
on,
do some good.
please.
That's the point with
Oh,
this country
no,
that like
no,
all
no,
this
no.
4th of July decorations
July
doesn't
4th is
sit well with me
racist.
because
Yes.
we're at a point
The
where
American flag
the
is
American
racist.
flag
Yes, because
on any piece of
it's just the
anything
American
hanging
flag,
from your
right?
house, on your shirt, hanging from your fucking car, on a sticker on your car, whatever.
Welcome
It looks
to the
racist.
liberals'
Like the
dreams
fact that
of
it was
just
the
calling
symbol
everything racist
of like the
because
protests against masks,
yeah,
and it was the symbol
you fucking
for
idiots. That's
all
not
lives
racist.
matter
You
and blue
fucking
lives
idiots.
matter. It's like
How
it
with a
just,
fucking
it
flag and
screams
national
racist to me. It
holiday.
screams colonizer. It
Racist.
screams, I don't season my food.
America's
you know what I'm saying?
independence is all of a sudden racist. Move to
I
Britain.
don't want to
Move
celebrate
to
4th of July
France.
anymore.
Move
4th of
to
July is
those
officially canceled. I'm
big,
tired of
great
seeing the
European
fucking 13
powers.
colonies
Oh,
flags
wait.
everywhere in California when we're not a fucking 13th colony.
no,
Also,
Boris.
4th of July is overrated.
Oh,
Fuck
no,
fireworks.
Macron.
And thanks
Move
for coming to my
on.
I know already, but I am no
Oh,
longer
God.
single, okay? I'm off the market,
What is
and I'm gonna
this?
introduce
She's
you
single
to him
now.
right now. Let's just get it over
She has
with,
a
okay?
boyfriend.
1, 2, 3,
No,
go.
she's not single. She's a
Woo!
Oh,
Okay.
it's Dr. Move on.
But I looked at your profile and I see, you're super
Girl, just
conservative.
take
You
a
got your
compliment.
American flag and stuff all in the
Why can
all
nobody
in your
in
content
2021
and
just
stuff.
take a
And
fucking
it's just very
compliment?
Blue Lives
Please,
Matter
I
ish.
beg.
And I just want to say,
For the
like,
love of God,
honestly,
just
even if
take
you
a
were being
compliment.
genuine, okay, that's fine. But
I
I feel
know
very
it's difficult for
uncomfortable
you
when white people
idiots
comment
here,
on my
but
physical attributes or
just
something
because
about
they
me,
have
like my
conservative
hair
in the
or
name,
my
which is
skin
probably a
or my
joke.
teeth, because 150 years ago,
And
probably not even that long ago, your Meemaw or Pawpaw would have seen my hair and put it in a couch
God.
cushion.
Just
Or they
'cause
would have
they
seen
have
my beautiful skin
fucking
and they
conservative
would
in
have
their
made it into some
TikTok name
shoes or a
does not
jacket. So
mean
I feel very
that they're
uncomfortable when
A,
white
actually a
people
conservative,
compliment
and
specific
B,
attributes, especially my
they're
hair.
not gonna harm
Because a
you,
lot of y'all
man.
be wanting to pet me and touch my hair. Yes, I
There's
can
no
take a compliment, by
point.
the way, but
There's
it
no
just...
move on.
What impressed me? I work for myself
Yes,
and off the
this
streets
is
to where I
actually
am
very
right
good
now.
video
They
I
gonna see
watched earlier.
You got where you are
Oh,
through your very hard
yes,
work,
a
but
white
also through
Karen
affirmative action.
gets
It's so
into
funny how
the
you're like, look at
argument,
me,
gets
look at
into
me.
the
I was able
mix
to do everything
here.
even though I grew up on the streets. And yet you
yeah,
don't understand that the reason why
apparently,
you grew up on the streets is actually because of systemic racism.
him growing
See,
up
you
on the
got to where
streets
you
was
are
systemic
despite
racism.
being black. Now, I
Yes,
can't speak
except
from
the
your
fact
experience
that
because
you
you're
don't know
black.
his life. You
Obviously,
don't know who
I am
his
not.
father
But I am
or
a
mother
woman.
was,
And I do
or
understand that
their
I have to work
financial
twice as hard as that
things at
man.
all. You don't
And I got to be
know,
careful about how
'cause
I
you're
say
a privileged
things
white
because
woman
I'll just be a Karen.
that just sits on the top
You
of
don't
the
even
hill,
make as much as
sits
your white
everywhere,
counterpart. What's it,
and just
60 cents
rants
for
about
every
things
dollar?
and
Someone you
talks
watch over could actually be making more than
about
you.
people of
But
color
yeah,
without
pat
knowing
yourself
them.
on.
Oh.
Hi,
Hi, I'm a professor. I study
the
technology
octopus?
ethics. If
The
you miss the
octopus?
issue here, it's that the Animoji
Oh,
looks like
no.
it's squinting when it mimics an Asian
that's
face.
so
If this
racist,
feels
right? Definitely not like
it's
I'm a fucking
probably
Asian.
because this isn't the first
And I
time
don't
that we've
find
seen
that
something
racist,
kind of
no.
similar.
I think
Did someone
it's-
blink? How does a camera know whether
It's
someone's
not up to
blinking?
me
Well,
or
very
anybody
simplistically,
else.
here's a bunch of photos of people blinking, and here's a bunch of
Determined
photos
basis,
of people
but-
not blinking. So if your photos of
It's
people
kind of
not
funny when,
blinking includes a lot of
someone's-
white people, then
squinting is
she
now racist.
might look like she's
Squinting's
blinking.
also blinking, according to a lot of people.
Or, you know, someone with very dark
maybe I'm just an
skin
idiot,
might look more
but
like a gorilla than a person.
This type of shit is just normal to me
Blame
now.
it on the training data,
I'd be
blame it on the
fuck,
user testing, blame it on the lack of diversity in the tech industry. Either way, it's a problem. Unless you happen to look like me.
I don't know. Oh, another one. Another one. Yes, when liberals praise a fucking guy that doesn't help our country at
Women
all.
crying when they
Oh,
receive
what's
any
this?
sort of criticism
White
from a woman of
woman's
color
tears
is fucking racist.
are fucking racist.
Because white women will sit there and use their tears as weapons
Yes,
against women of color
it's racist
to absolve
because you're
themselves from any
oppressing
sort
people
of
by
guilt,
crying.
but also to silence
Yes.
women of color.
Yes.
And this white damsel in
Definitely
distress
not like
narrative is not only
definitely
racist,
not like
but it
most
is
white
also legal.
women do not fucking
White women
cry.
tears only helps uphold
I mean,
white
they
supremacy.
do
narrative.
cry,
Phobia
but
is rooted in
they don't
racism.
fake
As always,
cry.
if you haven't read
we're
this
moving on.
book, go do that.
Fatphobia is racist,
The main thing to
apparently.
understand is that for the last 300-ish years,
Wow.
white folks have been marketing fatness as a black
You know,
trait. And this is regardless of whether or
considering
not
she's
black
very
people
white,
individually were actually
I
fat.
guess I'm being
That was
racist to white
irrelevant.
women.
The message they spread was
think
that
I'm being
black women
racist, right?
specifically were ravenous
Right?
and uncontrollable,
Right?
and these barbaric traits made them fat. On the flip side,
she
thinness was
must have
marketed
gone
as a white
rejected
trait.
so much that
Again,
she's
regardless
now
of
like,
whether or not
"Oh, the
individual
people who
white
rejected
people
me
were
are fucking
actually thin,
racist."
that was irrelevant. The idea was that white women
Racist
specifically
this,
were
racist
refined
that.
and restrained, and this led them to
When
having
is
delicate, thin
something
bodies.
not gonna be
Over the years,
racist
these
for
messages
you
have become
people?
more subtle, but even today, they are still very prevalent in
It's like
conversations
everything's
around race,
racist
health,
in
capitalism, and
America
poverty.
everywhere. Oh, I still have more time left. Time to stretch it out for time. Okay, check. No, so I'm gonna end this video off with a quick update. So I'm going to be going to Michigan for a week. So I'm gonna upload this. I was gonna record another Ollie London video. I'm not gonna lie, I spent like an hour recording it. But then I uploaded it, and A, my video didn't render properly, and B, copyright claimed. So I will not be doing another sequel. I don't want to be known as that one person that got 200 views off of fucking Ollie London video. I've considered piping it. So I'm actually gonna be I need to add one more thing. I'll be making a part 2. This video is about woke culture and about liberals. Credit to the Twitter account and also I guess the Instagram account. Libs of TikTok. Follow them on Twitter, Insta if you want to see Libs cry. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not a liberal, but I am also not a conservative. I'm not a fascist. I'm more of a Marxist. But I'm a reasonable one at that. So I won't be fucking praising and hailing Joe Biden because I'm not that type of person. So yeah, I'll be making a part 2. I don't know how well this video is gonna go. The last video did very well, but I felt like that was not me. That was more like it was me, but like I didn't want to make it like the framework of my channel. I didn't want, you know. So if you're subscribed because of the Ollie London video, thanks for being here while it lasted at least. I'm not gonna be making any more videos about Ollie London unless he makes another couple videos or unless he does something fucking crazy. So yeah, I'll mostly be discussing culture, politics, just whatever the fuck I want, honestly. I mean, and so the last video did very good, but I'm not gonna be recording those type of videos as often. I'm not, because I don't want to be known as a fucking reaction channel. The only reason why I did voiceover was just to make fun of people. All right. Bye. Oh my god.